When is protesting in public against the law? Well, the Sarasota Police Department says when it's done on private property. SNN Local News 6 reporter Calvin McClure explains what all this has to do with a complaint from the ACLU.
People are getting trespassed for protesting on public sidewalks. That's what the ACLU is accusing the Sarasota Police Department of.
It's not homeless people, it's citizens who live here in town. Some of them are associated with political movements. They're simply on the sidewalk expressing their First Amendment right to demonstrate and protest.
Chairman of the legal panel of the American Civil Liberties Union of Florida, Michael Barfield, says nearly a dozen people have complained to him over the course of a year because they were issued trespassing warnings on the sidewalks surrounding the block between Central and Lemon by Whole Foods in the parking garage.
Just because we see someone that looks, they may have long hair, they may have a beard, they may have clothes of a certain type, they're automatically deemed homeless. Well, that's not true. This is not just about people who are unfortunate enough to be homeless, but also people who are tax-paying citizens being trespassed off a public sidewalk.
The Sarasota Police Department says they never have and never will target someone because of appearance. Trespassing is issued at the request of the property owner, and the sidewalk in question is not public.
That specific sidewalk was installed by Whole Foods. Even the ACLU, which sent us a letter, if you look at their letter, it says that that sidewalk is for the use of the patrons and invited guests of the business. Well, once you are not a patron and you're no longer an invited guest, then that exemption that allows the public access to the sidewalk no longer applies.
Sutton says the issue is being reviewed by the city attorney, and if they ever get an opinion to the contrary, they will then react to that opinion. In Sarasota, Calvin McClure, SNN Local News 6.
Now, the police department says unwanted guests on private property violates Florida state statutes, and every police officer has taken an oath to enforce Florida state statutes.